What's happening, everybody? The Poets here. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. In today's video, we're just going to get right into it. I have a lot of things from TCL because TCL took me to the TCL Chinese Theater. Basically, it's like a two-day event where we got a tour of like the history of the TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Actually, a tour of LA, even though I live in LA, but I learned a heck of a lot. And then obviously a product introduction on a lot of their 6 Series TVs that are actually pretty impressive. More on that later. And as you see, a number of cell phones, there are audio earbuds, but today's video is about the TCL Tab 10 5G. Try to say that 5 times fast. This is an interesting tablet at this price point. Now check with your carrier. It is a 5G tablet, so you can get it through like T-Mobile and stuff like that. But it's affordable, I will tell you that. And it actually handles a ton of multitasking capabilities very fluidly. Like, I was really surprised at this price point and the screen. So I'm looking forward to this. This is the TCL Tab 10 5G, and this is a review unit that TCL supplied, and it does have a 10.1-inch Full HD display, 8-megapixel rear camera, 5-megapixel front camera. I'm always more concerned about the front cameras because you'll use this for like video conferencing. I doubt people will really use rear cameras for almost any tablet these days. 8-core processor, 32 gigs of RAM, and 4 gigs of RAM. So this is going to be like a more simple style of tablet. You'll obviously be able to store some movies, some music on this, but obviously cloud storage is big too. 18-watt charging, so it does have an 8,000 milliamp hour battery. So let's go ahead and open this up, take a look, and okay. First impression is it's got a decent weight to it. Nothing too serious, but let's set this aside for now. See what's in the box. So here we have the SIM tray opener because it is a 5G tablet. What's in here? Paper, quick start guide, okay. And then here, let's see here, which side wants to open? Then we have a USB old school, the USB-C connector. All right. Something else feels like it's in here. Aha. So we do have a charging brick. So this is going to be the 18-watt. Let's just open this up. Not the easiest thing in the world. There we go. So, you know, old school USB. It's fine for 18 watts. And looks like that's it for this box. And nothing else in here. All right. So that's everything for this. Definitely keep that in case you want to activate it for 5G. But obviously for a tablet, you could use Wi-Fi as well. So let's bring this over. Hey, look, it turned on magically. I must have pressed the button somehow. But the back, so you have that 8-megapixel rear camera right here. This is an interesting texture. So I wonder if fingerprints are really going to show up with this texture. A little bit, not much though. So that's kind of cool. All right, oh, and look at this. You can actually put a MicroSD card in this as well. So definitely hold on to this little doohickey because maybe you can put like a terabyte in this thing to, you know, make it beast mode. That's not bad. All right. So this thing did start off, so let's go ahead and do the peel. Satisfying. All right, so now we can go through the whole setup process, but I don't want to. Basically what we want to see here is, where's the camera? Camera's right there. Did come about halfway charged, interesting. All right, so we have 2 speakers up here and 2 speakers over here. So that should be kind of nice. If you're holding the tablet like this, obviously you're going to be kind of covering up these 2 speakers here. Therefore, you're still going to have 2 more up here and here, which is decent. Or you can just be crafty, or you can just use a stand and really get some decent stereo sound, which we still have to test, obviously. So this is a power button up here, so that must be how I turned it on. Volume rocker, let's see how this feels. Okay, it's got that satisfying clicky sound to it, which I like. And it looks like the microSD card holder and 5G SIM holder is right here on the bottom. So obviously it is USB-C on the bottom as well. And that's all the buttons right there. So let me go through the setup process and come on back. So before doing my whole first look on this, I wanted to make sure that everything was updated, and there was a new updated version to go to. It's new version 4.0.CLAB as of today. And whenever you get like a new phone or new tablet, you always want to make sure that you are going into the settings, go to system update, and just make sure you're on the updated release. So I've got the TCL Tab 10 5G all set up. I wanted to see what it would look like running multiple things at once. This does have an 8-core processor, so I should be able to push it a little bit. So I do have a kind of a picture-in-picture going here of a YouTube video. I wanted to see what it's like, going through the Google side tab here, and so far, I'm liking the overall response. This is not going to be like your $1,500 laptop or tablet or anything of that nature, but for this price point, it's snappy. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So the audio is pretty loud on it, and you notice how videos just kind of come up right away. This is on Wi-Fi 6, which is nice. Oops, let's see, let's just kind of flow through different things. Yeah, everything's just kind of popping up very quickly here, which is nice for this. So there's really no like bloated apps on this thing. It's pretty bare bones for the most part. Like you do have their NXT Vision app, you got a sound recorder. There's really not much. It's kind of just bare bones stock Android, which is kind of nice. Going through multiple apps here, I loaded up Google Chrome, and the first page that popped up is a TCL website, perfectly fine. I'll probably do a review on soundbars and TVs from them soon. And I wanted to test the audio. So let's go ahead and play some Blue Steel, whatever this is, and turn this up. So let's check out the audio for this and turn this up.
Other cores. These are the main thread and renderer thread orchestrating the whole engine. With Gen 12 and Vulkan, we get rid of that renderer thread.
Obviously this is voice right now, and it's pretty darn clear. No issues. Navigating through Netflix is very smooth, like very, very smooth. So I like the way that this actually feels. Let's say we get into One Punch Man. One of my favorite shows. How quickly does it load? It loads instantly. So that is quite nice. I don't want to get demonetized or anything, showing content I'm not, supposed to show. But yeah, this is nice and smooth. So right here I'm in split screen mode, and I wanted to see its capabilities for if I wanted to do like a video conference. So this is Google Duo, which is now Meet, and just like my Photos app. And so let's say I wanted to go through documents, videos, photos. I'm able to access that very easily and smoothly. So I can create a meeting here, join a meeting, and do all the work that I need to do with this split screen. I like it. Now, I think one fantastic use of this tablet is Game Glass for Star Citizen. It's one of the main space games that I actually play, and this app is free, and you can pay for some additional features as well. But you can adjust your shields here, adjust your power settings, like going from thrusters to shields to weapons, stuff like that. It's fantastic for Game Glass. I definitely am going to be using this as my primary tablet for Game Glass and Star Citizen. This TCL Tab 10 5G tablet is still a mouthful to say that, but overall it's impressive, especially at the price point that it's at. I do like this. I am going to use this pretty much on a daily basis in some form or another, like playing Star Citizen. I'm going to use Game Glass for it. I will use it for some of my video conferencing because I can just have it set up automatically, always plugged in to the side right here, so it'll be always charged. And then of course I got this nifty little TCL stand right here too, which is kind of cool. So it's nice to kind of have a device like this that's just always up and running. A lot of people have like Alexa devices, hopefully that didn't go off in everybody's homes right now, but or similar devices. And this can be kind of one of those things that it's just like, hey, let me look up the weather, let me look up the news, let me have some type of TV news station playing. You can do that through many of your carriers. I do that all the time. So just having this up and running is a pretty cool and nifty thing. And of course, because it is a 5G tablet, when you're on the go, you know, as long as you like hook it up to your carrier, you have full signal as well. So yeah, I like it. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions on this, and because I'm going to be using this quite often. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe, and as you can tell, a lot more videos to come. Especially this one on the TCL 35G. It's striking. So, all right, peace out.